Have you heard about a company that controls the world? And they are everywhere. Yes, you're right. You must have guessed it. You must have heard its name. It's called BlackRock. It's such a huge company under the leadership of Larry Fink that at the moment their asset under management is over $12.5 trillion. And you're right, it's trillion with a big T. They are everywhere, in every field, every line of work. And they are so big. This 12.5 trillion is so big that only two countries on this planet Earth got more GDP than this company. And everybody, you can guess it, is China and USA. If you put combinedly GDPs of India, Germany, Japan, still BlackRock is bigger than them. This is not an ordinary company. They are everywhere. They control most of the things that our life surrounds. You talk about social media, you talk about mainstream media, you talk about medicine, you talk about fast food, you talk about beverages, you talk about oil companies. This BlackRock is everywhere. And they are so big and so strong that their one movement can influence the whole global markets. Their one decision can impact countries and the future of this universe. Imagine 2008 global financial crisis. Larry Fink was called into White House. Imagine pandemic, COVID-19. Larry Fink was again called in White House. And each time American presidents told them to save US economy. This is not an ordinary company. Yes, they are professionals. Yes, their software called Aladdin is the best at what it does. But still, their influence is scary. Just imagine if you are controlling medicine firms during COVID-19 and you controlling transportation and like airlines as well. And then suddenly you get something through the media, through the mainstream media, they built like you can't travel without a vaccination. Imagine the amount of money they must be minting through Moderna, through Johnson & Johnson and through Pfizer. So this company just doesn't play around. And if you connect that with Vanguard, which is another second largest firm, investment corporation, together they controlled 88% of S&P global companies through their different structures, through their different companies. So the purpose of telling you this whole story about BlackRock is, life is not as simple as we presume. There are people who make money in stock markets, or in investment markets, in financial markets. And then there are people like Larry Fink who decides who will make money, who will not make money, who will stay in the leadership and who will not stay in the leadership. Thanks for listening, and do search BlackRock, Larry Fink, Vanguard. You will see this world is a scarier place than what we think. Thank you.